This is the fourth video of my TI-99/4A collection. This one I'm going to be talking a little bit about my Atari 8-bit updates, and I'm going to play some Star Raiders on the Atari 8-bit, and I'll also be playing a game in TI Basic called Escape, and I'll be showing a preview of my NanoPEB, which I got in the mail a few days ago. I want to thank my friend Rick, and I show my Indus and 1050 Atari disk drives. As I said, I play some Star Raiders, which Rick showed me how to play. I made a tape image from a disk image in MAME for the TI-99, and I'm going to play a little bit of Star Raiders, but not too much of it. I want to apologize for when I'm trying to say Doug Neubauer's name. I say it wrong 2 or 3 times during this video. He's the person who wrote Star Raiders. Maybe in the next video I'll experiment a little bit with direct capture, because I get much better video quality using my Framemeister. However, it's got a loose composite port in, which I accidentally pulled out, and I need to get fixed, which it's beyond my technical ability to do. And since that system is so expensive, I hesitate to have it done. I do a comparison between the size of my Atari 130XE and my TI-99. I show a close-up of my NanoPEB, which will support 4 floppy images, has 32K of RAM, and it has a serial port out, which I don't think I mentioned, but you can see it clearly in the hardware. There's a side view of my TI-99 with the front and back view of the NanoPEB. I load a game from tape for my laptop. It's a TI Basic game from 2019 called Escape by BleepBit. I give an overview of the game as I play it. And I did try this game in TI Basic, or TI Extended Basic, and it actually gives a syntax error when I try to load it. I mean, there might be a quick fix for it, so it will play a little faster because it does play a little slow. But if there is, I don't know what it is. I'm sorry, and I apologize in advance. The colors are pretty much completely washed out in this video for when I play Escape, and that's because I was trying to use some functions of my camera which I didn't know how to use properly, and it kind of messed up. I think I'm going to try to do a direct capture of this game and play it again, just to make a quick video, because this game is kind of fun. It plays a little slow, but it's fun. I also want to say, whoops, sorry, I didn't realize that in some of this video that the reflection off of my ladder and that's on the opposite wall of my TV is completely clear when I'm playing Star Raiders and a little bit of when I'm playing Escape. And it's funny, as I'm playing Escape, you'll realize that I'm shooting the seeds, which I'm actually supposed to collect. So I get a really low score, which I don't even realize while I'm playing it, which is kind of funny. So I'm kind of an idiot. As I play the game, I give some narration about what's going on. I do show a basic listing of the game at the end. And this game is by BleepBit, although as I'm playing the game and I'm giving some thanks at the end of the program, you'll notice that I keep calling the person who wrote the program GameBit. Sorry about that. And I did go to bleepbit.com, and it's a site for synthesizers, but there's a small bit about it where it's dedicated to the TI. And just recently, it seems that the person behind BleepBit wrote a version of Pengo for Extended Basic, and it's a compiled game. So I'm going to try that out if it will work with 32K. That'd be pretty fun to play. All right, so here we go. I'm going to jump in. First, you're going to, like I said, you're going to see my Atari. Then we're going to jump in with both feet, and you'll see my TI-99/4A. All right, I hope you enjoy my video. With a little luck, I'll have enough time to make a quick video tonight. I actually wanted to focus on the TI-99/4A, but of course, as always, I have my Atari set up, or usually, as always. And in this case, this is my 130XE. I wanted to thank my buddy Rick. I have a few local friends who play the Atari and other classic game systems here in the Southwest. And before the coronavirus hit, I gave him this Atari disk drive and this 1050, and he fixed them up and got them going again. So I wanted to thank you for that. I was over there about 5-6 days ago, and we didn't test these, but they've been sitting at his house for quite a while. I have Star Raiders going on in the background over here, because Star Raiders is a game that's everyone who associates an Atari 8-bit home computer. If you read any history about it, you'll hear about this game. I've played it before. One of my buddies, Chris, has tried to teach me how to play it. He likes the game. Didn't really get it until I sat down with this game, and my friend Rick showed me how to play it properly. I might actually experiment with it here and see if I can't remember some of the keystrokes in order to get it going. This game requires a lot of stuff to play. So like if I press start, you get this funky thing going on. First thing you gotta do is press shield. Gotta put your computer on. What else you gotta do? You gotta go to the galactic map. You've got to choose where you want to go. So you want to go somewhere next to the star base. So I'm going to go here, and hyperspeed, I think. And then get out of the galactic map. Oh, so forward view. I think I'm doing this right. And in the novice level, you don't have to like control anything. I think I screwed this up. Oh, gotta put on a speed. I think he said 6 is a good speed. I'm getting shot from behind, I think. Yeah. So aft view. Something like that. I don't know. I don't really know how to play. That's not my point of this video. I actually want to show a basic game on the TI-99. I actually got it to load up, and I'll explain more about that later. So I think I might have screwed something up here. So yeah, I had to do something wrong. I don't know what I did. So I think hyperspace. See if I can't get over there. Forward view. Alright, so 6. There we go. Oh, come on back, little guy. Oh, come on. Oh, I got one. All right. I'm not really. My point wasn't actually to play this game here. So I'm going to shut it off here. But I do want to thank my buddy for sending me this one, giving me these. And then when we were at his house, we also played Restaurant Fractalus, which he taught me how to play. Another Lucasfilm game, and then Cronus Rift, Lucasfilm game, which I'm going to try to play and maybe make videos of. And he also gave me a copy on floppy disk. We made a copy using SmartDOS of the Super Salt, which is a system test program for the 400, 800, and in this case it's for the XL. So we did this on October 1st, 2020. So people are still using 5 1/4 floppies. All right, pause it here now for a moment, and I might actually try to zoom in and see if I can't figure out how to get this to look better, because I've been practicing. All right, we are starting on a novice level. I tried doing some focusing that was manual. I don't really have time to figure that out now. Got to put on my shields, got to put on my computer, got to look at the galactic map. Let's go see if I can't figure out how to hyperspace to there. And forward view. Once I'm there, I gotta see if I can't pull this guy into my view. Ah! Alright, so there's 2 of them over here. 3 of them maybe? There's another one. And this game came out in 1979. It's 2020, 41 years ago. Doug Newborough made this game, and it's really quite good. He also designed some of the hardware for the for the Atari. And did I get him? I got him. Gotta go back to the galactic map. This level's pretty easy, even for me as a newcomer to the game. These things here, there's 3 ships there, there's 4 ships there, there's 1 ship here, there's starbase here. I can try to dock at my starbase, but that's hard for me, so I'm not going to do that. I'll play this a little more, then I'm going to hook up. Man, there's always helicopters coming around our house. Then I'm going to hook up the TI to try to play a basic game. Let's go to there, go hyperspace, forward view. See if I can't get this guy here. I got him. There's only 1 here, I think. Oh no, there's another one. And I got that guy. I think that's it. So I think I can run out of. I can try to. Let's go over to here and do hyperspace. Do forward. This is something I didn't quite get. When I need to refuel, I can go to these these space stations. And I need to get within just a short distance away from these guys, because I didn't expect there to be someone here I need to kill. Oh no, I think that's representing also my let's see. I'm trying to dock at the star base. I think I might be going a little too slow. And I think I'm not looking the right direction. That's okay. I'm not trying to show this game. My point is that I wanted to thank my buddy Rick for getting me hooked up with some more hardware again. And now I want to show my TI-99 4A. You'll see that in just a moment. So I haven't hooked up my TI yet, but here's my TI. And a size comparison with my 130XE. Looks like I'm losing up some starbase here if I looked at my galactic map. I'm going to show a piece of hardware when I have the TI hooked up. This is my NanoPEB. I got this in the mail yesterday. I don't have the power supply for it yet. This allows me to use virtual disks on my TI. I just wanted to show kind of like a size comparisons. So here's 2 floppy drives next to my TI. Alright, next up now you'll be able to see the TI hooked up as I originally intended. So this is my TI again. This time I'm not going to be using Extended Basic. I'm going to be using regular old TI Basic. I'm going to zoom in on this product and change the view. But what I need to also do is hook up my laptop so that I can hook it up as basically as a tape player. I want to show off this piece of hardware. I haven't used it yet. I just got it in the mail yesterday. It hooks onto the side of that system over there and lets it pretend that I have, I think, 4 floppy disk drives, 32K of RAM, and I think I can have, there's 256 megabytes here, and each volume is up to 800K. So I can have quite a few disks, and I have to mount them and stuff like that. I guess similarly to what you have to do in Linux. I don't know. I haven't used this. Don't know anything about it. A local friend of mine who goes by the name of What a Quinkydink on Atari Age told me about it. It also has a serial port built in, which I'm not really sure what I'll do with that. But it requires a 5-volt power supply, which I didn't realize I needed when I ordered it. I figured it would come with one at best. Either way, I was able to order one. I should hopefully get it in the next few days. And I think I'm going to also get a external 3D printed case for this. I'm not sure how well it would work, but we will see. This is the side view of my TI-99. This is the NanoPEB that I got yesterday in the mail, which I haven't yet used. I'm looking forward to trying it out. But it plugged into the expansion side of the TI-99. I am not an authority on the system. I barely have gotten to know it in the last couple of weeks. I have loaded a few basic games. Today I messed around with MAME, and I'm hoping to learn how to use this as a disk drive. Because while loading basic programs using the tape interface works, it's slow. And which I knew. I have plenty of experience using tape programs. So I'm going to zoom in on this just a little bit more, and can check that out. And then I'm going to hook this up and load in a basic game via the interface for the tape player. This is a close-up view even more of the PEB. It's very small. I don't want to static shock it or anything, but I'm going to turn it around and you can check it out, what it looks like. There's plenty of videos about this device. It's I guess kind of hard to come by, but I didn't have a difficult time finding it. I don't really know the background of how it was designed. It seems like it's been around for a few years now. But this is going to plug into here, then it'll hang off the side. I don't know how the 3D printed box will work with it or anything like that. I'm looking forward to trying it out, but also really it'll give me faster access to programs so I can try out. And I could actually buy a cartridge that'll let me play all the cartridges, but I'm most interested in trying out some of these basic games. Why? Because they're fun and it allows us to see what people were trying to create on their own when they had limited resources and a budget back in the 1980s. I'm going to be playing a game today that I downloaded using MAME, or off the internet from a TI game shelf. On this side you can see that I have my tape recorder hooked up again. This is a program that was originally on a virtual floppy disk, and using MAME I loaded it up as a floppy disk and then I exported it as a cassette. So it's a WAV file now, and with some luck I should be able to load it and try it out. I did play it today. This game is actually I don't know if it's a homebrew, but it's from 2019, so it's like about a year old. And I tried it. It's a platformer. It's written entirely in TI Basic, so it's pretty slow, but it was still kind of fun. when I played it this afternoon under emulation. I'm curious to see how it'll work out here. I'm going to zoom in on the screen, see if I can get a better picture a little bit later, but I want to get the process going. So I type in, to load it, I type in old CS1. So we know the drill. It's going to tell me to rewind the cassette tape, which it's fine. This is going to take a little while to load up. So while it's loading, I'm going to get a sheet of paper and read to you about the game just a little bit. So I'm going to pause here for just a moment and come right back. So the game we're going to be playing tonight is called Escape, and I'm going to press enter here to get it started. I'm going to press play over here to get it loading, and I think we're going to hear it starting to go, you know, the typical loading noises, we can hear them. So that's how it sounds when the tape player is loading. But we don't want to have to hear that. We'll turn it down, good. Alright, so this game is called Escape. It's by BleepBit, and the review on TIGameshelf.net in the TI Basic area is that this game is a brilliant demonstration of what can be done in TI Basic, with colors, sounds, and animation combining to create a fun and interesting, albeit unforgiving platformer. You are trying to escape from an underground cavern, and you can get and collect seeds along the way while shooting down deadly skulls blocking your path. There are slowly dissolving platforms that need to be carefully crossed, lest you fall to your death into the pits below. But don't waffle around too much, because the clock is ticking, and if you run out of time, then you die a very lonely death. There is a challenge stage between each level where you try to collect more seeds while avoiding getting crushed by falling blocks. The controls are very simple yet effective, and it's easy to get sucked into the action, the hallmark of a well-crafted game. Well done indeed. Special requirements, none. Execution to run is escape. What was interesting when I was loading this up from the disk image is I kept having trouble in getting errors. It turns out this game is called Escape, but I didn't know that the Texas Instruments seems to be case sensitive, but I have to type in escape in lowercase when I'm loading the game from floppy disk. So that's about it. I'm going to let the game finish loading on its own. It's got about another 45 seconds, but in the meantime, the next time you see the screen, it's going to be loaded, and I'm going to be pressing run, and the game will start up. The program has finished loading. I did have a couple of problems, but they were all my own fault. I fixed them, and the program should load now. Again, this is a little bit amazing to me since this was on a virtual 5¼ inch floppy disk, which I loaded into the TI-99/4A emulator that's part of MAME, and once it was in there, I played it and tried it out, see if I liked it enough. And again, this game is called, well, you'll see just in a minute. How about that? It's going to have a nice little title screen. This is probably the best looking TI Basic game that I have seen, and it is called Escape. Loads up. I don't know how loud that is. Turn it up maybe once more. So the title screen just basically says escape. Space lets me shoot. S and D lets me move back and forth. So let me listen to that music just a minute here. So this is only from 2019, so that's pretty impressive, right? BleepBit, maybe you're a member of Atari age, maybe you're not. If you can, leave me a comment below. That'd be cool. I'd like to hear who you are. Maybe you've written some other games. I'll try those out too. Alright, let's press the space bar. The game shows up, and I'm at the top left corner, and I can move left and right, and that's it. I cannot jump in this game. So, and this is, since it's a basic game, I have to, hopefully I can make it across here. Well, we find ourselves back at the title screen, and the reason is because my wife came out here to say hello, and so I decided to try to change some settings so we can listen to the music here for a moment, see how it works out here. I have changed it so hopefully it doesn't screw up so much and the way it looks, and you don't see my reflection and things like that. We'll see. You can't move faster or anything like that. So I like the some bonuses here. What do I like? I like the pictures. This is TI Basic, so there's no sprites available to it, so everything is being done in character graphics. How far can I shoot? Oh, I guess a little ways. Now I can fall down here, and that's what I want to do. Apparently, as I was reading earlier, there's exits between the screen. I haven't actually beat the screen. I've only played this a few minutes. I like the idea of it. I also like the idea that someone took the trouble to write a new game for this system. Oh, come on, come on. I'm not going to make it across there. Hopefully I make it now. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I got it. All right. Oh, I've got to make it. Okay. All right. I'm actually sitting really far away from my keyboard here. I don't know how it looks here, but the girders are blue. The word escape is purple. The skulls are white. And the score and stuff is white as well. I don't know what happens if I run off the edge of the screen. Probably not the right time to find out. I'm going to run out of time. Games with time limits I'm not into, but that's okay. It's worth a try. I'm really stoked that this was able to load from a floppy. I mean, what I was able to do today using MAME. I mean, I've always liked MAME. I use it for several emulators. Oh, come on. Oh, got it. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. The MAME is kind of a pain in the butt to learn to use, but once you've got it, it works really good. Am I going to make it? Man, it is close. This game is really well put together. You can tell just by playing it. I mean, you have to be used to basic games, though. There's something about basic games I find both visually attractive, even though it looks plain compared to cartridge-based games, and fun in their limited resources and how they're used. So I'm moving along here, and it reminds me very much of some of the earliest games I used to play on the Commodore 64, which was my first home computer. But this is much, I mean, TI Basic is pretty limited in its resources. Okay, can I make it? Okay. Come on, come on, come on. I'm so close. If I don't make it. Oh, I got it. All right, so apparently in the middle here, because what happens here? I can collect more seeds. Next room. Oh, goodness. I want to get squashed by that guy. I don't think I can get that one. Come on, dude. You can make it. You can make it. A little bonus screen. I dig it. Now, oh, I'm not going to be able to get that one. Come on, give me a break. I like how this is called the next room. I also happen to like that this game is controlled by the keyboard. That makes it feel more like a game that's made in BASIC. Oh. Oh. I guess I cleared it. I really like that there's sound in here. The sound chip in the system sounds pretty good. I'm really inexperienced with the TI, so I'm glad that I'm able to... Ooh, a lot more different. Oh, this is going to be a lot tougher. Oh, good job. I thought it was just going to be the first level repeated again. Ooh, and it's much faster now. Ooh, am I going to make it? Very good game design. Alright, so I'll be curious to try this out. I don't know if it works in Extended Basic. It might run a little faster. I'm not sure if it's even worth it, because it's... I guess it might be worth trying. So my score so far is 160. This is probably going to be the only game. This is so far my first full game that I've played. And I'm enjoying it. I hope it looks okay in the camera. Okay. Oh, come on. Come on. Alright. This definitely would have been a game that would have found an audience if it had been printed back in, say, Compute Magazine or 99er Magazine or something like that. I'm not going to make this one. It'll be good to see what happens when I fall. I think I only get one guy, so... Oh, I'm not going to make it. Gotta be really careful with my movement here. No, that's it. That is it for me. Good little game. I really like it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I compared a little bit of the Atari and a little bit of the TI. That's it for now, and next time I'm going to be concentrating more on the Atari system and showing a few of the games that I learned about last week. And then hopefully my TI, I'm going to start this game so it doesn't make all that music. I will then hopefully be showing a little bit about how the NanoPEB starts up and works. I will be able to have a lot more access to games because I'll have 32K or 48K total, and that should open up some possibilities. I'm still planning to play basic games and not the command modules, as the cartridges are known, because I feel like cartridges are covered by many other people on many other systems, and basic gets overlooked too often. Since I'm here, I might as well see what happens if I go all the way. Do I wrap? Nope, I just fall off the edge. Splat. Well, I'll let the music end and then I will shut this off. It's been fun to play. I thought it would be nice to list the program, and also I wanted to say one other quick thing. This is the listing of the program in TI Basic that I downloaded from the TI Game Shelf. So thanks for the Game Shelf for hosting this program, and whoever wrote it, I'm not really sure who did. GameBlit, obviously. Whoever you are, I can add you to my comments maybe later on. I wanted to thank my friend Quintech Retro, who also has been inspiring these videos. His latest video has had nothing to do with the computers, the Amiga or the Atari that he's been talking about recently. He actually went through some of his older games, and like when I say games, I'm talking about toys, I guess. It's a better description because that's exactly what they are. If you're interested in old toys, he just happened to take a box out of storage, and he took a look at some of his Star Wars toys from the 90s. They're by Micro Machines, and also an Erector set. I left some comments on his page because I enjoyed watching it. Pretty basic stuff he does. He basically shoots and without any editing, or I take that back, he has some editing, but not too much. To me, I never really used to get videos like that, but I really get them now. I guess I had to know someone who shot them. It helps to know the person. I do very little editing on mine now because I realize the fun of it is creating it, and he talks about that in the beginning of his video. And you know what, Quinn? I get you. You're on the money, and I don't know how many lines this is. This is a pretty long program. I think TI Basic programs can be, I've been reading about them, I think no matter how much RAM you have, I think they're limited to 12K. Is that right? So this looks like this program with the statements are actually maybe perhaps in another language. Like the remarks seem to be in not English, which is surprising to me. I'm surprised that the person who wrote it doesn't have their name in there, like Rem. Fruta. Well, I don't know what that means. Could look it up. Some interesting things to point out about here, since this is TI Basic, is you'll notice there's only one statement per line. And this program might run a little bit faster, like I was saying earlier, in Extended Basic. I'm not sure. I don't plan to load it in Extended Basic. It's not meant for that language. Remark, game over. Maybe I'm almost to the end of the program. And that's it. The entire game I played was all written right there. Alright, join me next time for my next video, and take out your TI-99 or your Atari 8-bit home computer and have some fun.